Hello my friends, welcome back to our channel. Home is where our heart is. Today I'm absolutely blessed to be out in the summer sunshine. The sun is shining and the weather is sweet, and I'm walking the hedgerows, and today I found this great big patch of dying back cleavers. Now cleavers, known around the world by hundreds of different names from goosegrass to sticky willy, is an actually fantastic wild edible. Now cleavers is part of the Rubiaceae family, and do you know what family that is? The world famous coffee family. This plant is related to coffee, and when we think it's past its best, these dry little seeds that you find sticking to your clothes in the summertime can actually be roasted and turned into an actually caffeinated coffee alternative. Once again, proving that nature can provide for everything we need right here on our doorstep. So come with me and I'll show you how to collect cleavers and roast it and create yourself a beautiful wild coffee at home. So cleavers, when it's bright green, looks like this. It's long and it's sticky. You can see its stem is kind of square, and it has these red veins running up the stem, and these can be used for a red dye alternative. But when you want to use cleavers for coffee, you have to wait for this plant to dry out later in the summertime, like it is today in front of me. Now when you notice the seeds all starting to dry and turn this dark shade of reddish brown, then it's time to get some cleavers coffee. Now we're just going to collect as much as we can of these, take these home and roast them. It's really simple and you're going to love it. Now there is a much faster way you can do this if you like. If you're in a hurry, if you pull off a whole bunch of this cleavers and put it in a bag and shake it, thousands of the seeds will fall off and you can whiz them home, job done. But if you're not in a hurry, then just take the time. What's the rush? Spend some time collecting the seeds, basking in that ambience of the great outdoors, listen to the birds sing, feel the sunshine on your face, and you'll find, I'm sure as many of you know, that these things become almost like therapy. At first it's really hard. Your brain's saying, I just want to do this, do that, do this, I want to rush around, I don't want to be here collecting all of these seeds, let's just rip the bush off and shake all the seeds off and go and do all these other things. But if you persist, after about 5 minutes or so, you'll find that you get into the zone, you kind of zone out, and it becomes almost like mindfulness. You zone out, you go deep into thought, and you just take in that fresh air, and it can be a really beautiful thing for your life to just spend time doing things like this. You see, for your coffee, you can use the bright green healthy ones if you like. I've filled my jar with mostly the middle of the range, dark reddish brown, and the driest ones naturally give the best coffee flavour. But you can make the coffee out of any of these 3 stages, but it's recommended to use the most naturally dried ones. Now I've collected my jar of cleaver seeds. I'm really excited to take this home and show you how to make some wild coffee.
And we're home.
Ta-da! We
have our lovely Cleavers seeds, picked fresh today.
Yes.
And we are going to make them into coffee. Super easy peasy. All we do is pop your seeds on a baking tray. You don't have to use this baking paper. We're just using it so you can see the seeds more, really. Oh, they're so sticky. Funny thing that nature's created, these sticky balls. There we go. Pop your oven on to 160 degrees Celsius. Pop them in the oven. I'm going to roast them up. And I'm just going to check on these every 10 to 15 minutes, maybe give them a little mix up so they roast nice and evenly.
So they've been roasting for about an hour now, maybe a little bit more. And you'll know they're ready because the oven will have kind of a sweet aroma, a kind of wild coffee smell, if you know what I mean. And they'll turn a dark shade of grey. So now we've just got to grind them up and then we can enjoy them as a fresh coffee.
There's a few ways that you can grind up your cleaver balls. So we're going to use our pestle and mortar. They're quite hard. I'm just put my hand over because otherwise they bounce out. Good old crush up. Alternatively, if you haven't got one of these, you could just use a hammer and a bag, give them a good whack. Or if you're really posh, you can get yourself a coffee grinder. And here we have it. Cleavers coffee. It smells incredible. So exciting. Okay, we're going to use 1 teaspoon per cup. And we're going to use these reusable bags, tea bags. If you've got a coffee filter, use a coffee filter. There we go. Pour over your boiling water. And we're going to let it brew. Ta-da! Cleavers coffee!
Test.
It smells incredible, guys. This is a really impressive one to do around the campfire, impress your friends, make some coffee.
Yeah, you can make it out when your friends roast it over the campfire for a little pick-me-up, impress everybody and forage a coffee.
It's incredible. It's so, so nice. It's amazing, actually, how good it tastes.
Yeah.
Wanna try some?
Ah, it tastes just like coffee.
So good. So this is just like a regular, normal coffee. But if you want to get fancy, we can add some special ingredients. Yeah. So, amazing coffee for free. Tastes so good. But here is another little recipe, quick one for you. So we're going to do about a teaspoon of Cleavers coffee in the tea bag. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ginger. Just a little bit. You could use fresh ginger as well, but I don't have that today. And a little bit of cinnamon. Da, da, da. Just a little bit. That was a bit too much. There we go. Pop that in there as well. We're going to have Cleavers coffee, cinnamon and ginger, and then I'm going to add in some elderflower syrup that we made. Pop on the boiling water. Amazing hot drinks for free, guys. Coffee for free. A little bit of the elderflower syrup. I love experimenting and finding all different new flavours. Taste test. Oh, it smells amazing. Yes, that's a good cup of coffee.
And there we have it, everybody.
Amazing coffee for free.
Nature can provide for all of our needs. It's all growing wildly around us. We're surrounded with food and medicine.
Wild and free.
Now,
so cool.
if you want to learn more about Cleavers, check out my Cleavers video. It will pop up at the end of this video, and we dive into everything to do with Cleavers, from its nutritional, medicinal properties to its history and folklore too.
It's such an amazing plant, guys. Cleavers can give us Cleavers pesto, which is delicious. Cleavers tonic, which is really good for clearing out the lymphatic system. And Cleavers coffee.
Cleavers coffee. Who would have thought it? A free wild pick-me-up that you can make with your friends over the fire, or you could just take it home and make it.
Yeah, so guys, as always, any questions, pop them in the comments below.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
Yeah, all that modern age stuff. It really helps us out, really helps us grow the channel.
Yeah.
And you'll get notifications as well for when we upload more videos.
Look after yourselves, everyone, and we'll see you all next time.
Peace.